Yo, let's do this. G'day, Stu from UAVPOOCHES here. Welcome back to the FPV Mix, the greatest live stream on the internet. And can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? I do believe that I am on time. It's saying 10 o'clock on the dot right here. 10:01, we just ticked over and I was here. I was on time. I did it. I was up early and I made sure that I was here. Sorry, it's just about to have a stroke right there. Today, coming up on the channel, first things first, let's find out how is the mic going, all that sort of stuff, because we've got a new microphone. Everything is hopefully honky-dory and moving along nicely, but let me know in the comments. Let's see who we've got here as well. We've got Vi FPV, who's an absolute little legend. I was chatting to him the other day on Discord. We've got some other people doing they're liking the split S's over the trees. That's from Joseph S, and he says, I wish I had a field like this in my area. That looks so much fun. Yeah, we're talking about the UAVPOOCHES test track you would have seen at the start of the video. Postman Drones 2020, he's saying good day sausages, I mean stew. We've got Kiz as well. My theme tune would be the Chuck Berry. Okay, all right, and RS7 driver, one of the legends himself. Looks, I need a little bit more light actually on the background so we can check out those people. But of course, we've got those legends in the background. RS7 driver, one of them saying the microphone is good. Sean Williams, the slacker, he's meant to be at work, I know, because I was chatting to him on Discord. He's saying morning, or we got 30 people watching. I'm going to be one of the first people to hit the thumbs up button, so thank you very much for those people who have just tuned in as well. We're going to be going through on today's show what you can expect on the FPV Mix. I want to know a whole bunch of drone questions. If you are struggling with something, or if you're thinking about buying something, what purchase are you thinking about getting? Because I want to help you get flying. The entire mission of UAVPOOCHES is to get more people flying. Why? Because it changes people's lives. It is about enriching people's lives, and FPV is the most powerful way that I know how to do that, and I know how to help people, and I just get them improving their lives through FPV. We're going to be looking at some builds of the week. Of course, we're going to be doing Stu's mom. We're going to ring my mom on the telephone. That's about as much dancing as you're going to get. But we're going to ring my mum on the telephone, find out what she's doing. We also have a very, very almost inappropriate clip that segment coming up as well. If you don't know what clip that is, it's where you guys take what I'm talking about and completely throw it out of context. So definitely something that can be a little bit nerve-wracking for me. It seems to be pushing the boundaries further and further and further. And spoiler alert, the clip that segment we have coming up today from Kiz, I had to preview it. Why? Because it was so borderline, almost not allowed to be shown the way he's mashed up what I've apparently said, that I really was a little bit worried about getting my channel banned or getting some sort of strike like that. We got Maximus FPV as well. He's saying, hey, Malice, he's in the chat. Russell Wolf, the oldest FPV pilot in the world, or just generally the oldest man in the world, 911. So that's his age he's actually got behind there. So Russ Wolf, 911. Happy 911th birthday. We've got there RS7 driver saying, living dangerously. Postman Drones saying, UAVPOOCHES, mic's good and got your email. So not even... taking just the Mavic Mini, just figured it would be a cheap way not to have to fly the Mavic line of sight. Yeah, what we were talking about there as well, we're talking about, so Postman Drones, I think we're talking about using non-FPV gear as FPV. So some people like to use their phones, and I've had a couple of emails about that. And if you want to, it might be okay for something like a Mavic, but if you want to try and fly around FPV using something like this, and also using your phone and hooking it up through an OTG cable and a receiver, you're going to find that that system introduces a little bit of latency. And if you're thinking about it, might be cheaper. It's not. It's not going to be worth it. The latency is not going to make it fun to fly you over. We're going to be much better suited just by a really cheap pair of goggles, and then you can go at least experience some FPV minus sans that latency. It's going to be a much better experience. All right, Moser is saying live dangerously, hit that auto scan. So instead of that auto scan, you 44 people watching now, I'm going to ask every single one of you, can you do me a favor? Can you help me out? So we've been streaming for 4 minutes. Can we, I'm going to say, hit that thumbs up button, because it really does help the stream. It helps YouTube know, hey, UAVPOOCHES has gone live. It pushes this video a little bit harder. So thank you. If you're one of the people who's clicked on this video to watch this, we're going to get more questions in here, more people talking, all that sort of stuff. So thank you very much. If you could take 2 seconds out of your day to hit that thumbs up button, you might think it makes a difference, but it absolutely does. And also on the back of that, I want to say we are here for you to answer your questions. What do you guys want to buy? What is something that you are most excited about reviewing? What would you like to have some more information on? Or what are you kind of expecting or wanting to buy in the future in your FPV journey? For me, I can't wait to get out and rip around. It is the Nazgul, the HD version. I really want to test that out with like the digital version, I should say, the DJI stuff. But I'm just reading some of the chats there from La Rainbow FPV saying, where the old ladies at having a laugh? Yes, we're going to be calling my mum in just a little bit, asking her all sorts of drone questions as well. But yeah, I can't wait to rip around and fly that new digital Nazgul. But what do you guys want to fly? And that has reminded me, I need to start a little notepad document just here. So let me... Where's Notepad? So we can ask my mum some questions. So here we go. This is Ask Stu's mum. We're going to be ringing her on the phone today. She's actually doing a little bit of camping. They're doing a tiny little bit of traveling, so she's recovering a bit better. They're taking some time out to go for a bit of a drive. I think around the north part of Australia, or on the north coast, and not north coast, but northeast coast. But we're going to be ringing her on the phone. Usually we ring her on Messenger. We're going to have to do an old school ringer on the phone today because I don't think they're going to be having the best internet reception, but we will find out. And we've also said, Kay and Crystal says, who the hell is going thumbs down? So there we go. We've got a couple of... people who are saying, you know what, Stuart, I misclicked. There we go. We got 3 thumbs down, 32 thumbs up. And I want to say, look, regardless of what you click on here, I want to say you're appreciated. You are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic day. Why? Because you deserve it. You guys are amazing. You are all legends, and 2020 is a hard year. So whether you're feeling great right now or whether you've been feeling a little bit down, I want you to know that I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being here. And you are the first people in your generation, your genetic line, who have experienced FPV, who know how to fly around, and no one ever has done this before in your family like you have. So you should be proud of yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back, and you know what? You're killing it. You're doing a great job. You should be proud of you. You might think, I don't believe that. I'm feeling a bit down. No, what? You know what? I'm talking to you right now. You are killing it. You should be proud of yourself. Well done. So we're going to be going down through a few questions right here. Random Family Man says, I thumbs down. I thought it was the auto scan button. Chucker FPV here saying, howdy everyone. We got Kobe saying good morning as well. So that's one of Vi's friends. We got, wouldn't it be nice? This is something I found out was pretty cool. I think Vi and Kobe live on the same block and they are both into FPV. So that is super cool. And I believe they might have met thanks to the UAVPOOCHES Discord as well. John Davis says, auto scan the sausage. Wrong way, FPV. He's saying 2020, but he's giving it the finger. And Eric Allen FPV is saying, we appreciate you, sir. No, you know what? I appreciate you. That's the way this works. I am grateful for you guys tuning in, hanging out, having some fun. We got 47 people watching, 37 thumbs up. You know what? That is a pretty good ratio. So thank you right there. I feel like we're doing quite well. We got 49 as well. And it is all about you guys. So Random Family Man saying he can't wait for clip that as well. Auto scans, how's my fave fam on neck punches going? So the neck punch, auto scan, sausage crew. That's so inappropriate right there. Random Family Man saying hey Viv as well. Sup Random, and look at this. We actually even have someone called neck punches for auto scanners. Who do I need to sort out today? And Johnny DRC saying, oh boy, I'm famous. So keep your comments coming, ladies and gentlemen. I very much appreciate it in the chat. It makes the stream a little bit fun as well. If you've got something that you want to discuss, please bring it up here. And if you have some questions for my mother dearest, because you know what, I really think it makes the old ladies day to say, hey mum, all these random people on the internet, I don't know how much she understands about the internet, but all these random people have got some questions for you as well. So if you have some questions for my mum, things you'd like to ask, we can throw that in the comments down below. Please tag me with @UAVPOOCHES and also with @Stu's mum. Put that in there as well. Postman Drone says, so Stu, what did you get? Classic beef or cheese and Angus at the 4 and 20 meat pies? So what Postman Drones is talking about is this photo right here. I think I posted it in the live stream. Let me have a look. Scroll down right here. There seems to be a bit of a joke because what we've got is you guys, for some reason, we were getting a lot of donations. I know it was Super Deluxe was sending through some donations as well. A lot of people seem to donate the amount of $4.20 for some reason. So we've decided what that was from. That was this. Let me get this picture on the screen. This should all be good. I went to the supermarket. This is what they're talking about. These 4 and 20 classic meat pies. So here we go. So I understand not everyone. It seems like this might be more of an Australian, New Zealand thing. But over in the States, this is what our meat pies are. They're pretty much what you would call a pot pie in the States, but they have pastry at the bottom as well. So yeah, it's just a little meat pie. You see, it's even got the Australian, the tomato sauce on the top there. The little for Australia in the shape of Australia. So there we go. What would I choose out of these? You know what? I'm not really a fan of supermarket pies. It's always got to be from the bakery. This is more when you are starving and you might want to get one of these. And a funny story, it kind of makes me feel gross right now, but I know growing up, let me go back here to main face cam, but that's what we're talking about. Sup Stu, that's from Miss J Jungle himself. Little gross story about meat pies, I guess. I would never eat one today in terms of it is the savings meat pies. So the really, like we pretty much think about the cheapest meat pies that you can get. But when you are a hungry teenager, you know, when I grew up, we didn't have the most amount of money in our household. And I know when mum would go shopping that, you know, sometimes things were a little bit tight. And one of the treats that I would get, so I would eat one after school each day when I was in high school for a little while anyway. I know for a small amount, I don't know for how many years, but it would have been maybe, you know, when you get your afternoon treats and that sort of stuff after school. I can remember I'd be able to cook up one of these meat pies after school each day, and they were savings meat pies. And I loved them at the time, but now the thought of eating one of those makes me feel, they think about like the cheapest, probably had the worst meat. It was probably like dog food inside those things, but I don't know. They were probably they were very cheap, but that was all we had. But I was still very grateful for it at the time. So there we go. Moving on, I want to say a big shout out to Chucker FPV. Thank you very much. He's saying anyway ideas when my RSI is 0, my link quality is 9 on my Tango 2. Now we had this question that came up a little bit about R9 and the R9 and the RSSI. We're talking about that. We're talking about Free Sky as well. And I really wish that I had more information, Chucker FPV. I feel like I'm letting you down, brother, because I know you are in here stream after stream. If anybody else knows where, I'm going to get this 4 and 20. It's distracting me. If anyone else knows why this is, I could text Trappy right now, and we could ask him if you want. I can do that right now, Chucker. That might be the best. The best that I can do. But when it comes to RSSI, it's something that I never use. I never bother really to set up my telemetry. As long as my video's on the right channel, I'm just off to the races, and I'm not doing enough long range stuff to really, I guess, warrant that where I would need that information. But that doesn't mean that you don't need that information. So if you want Chucker FPV, thank you very much for your donation as well. I am going to actually put your name. I've got some other names right here. Chucker, you know what? You were the I'm going to put you on here. Oh, you're actually the last person I've got on the list. So there you go. You've got another entry for you going in the draw. That is for this bad boy. Thank you very much. This little diatone. Somebody's going to be winning this soon. That little bad boy. However, let me have a look here. Would you like me to text Trappy? I can text Trappy as well. And if you've got some questions for my mum, throw them down. We've got 55 people watching. Man, they're sharing a lot of love, actually. We've gone down in dislikes and up to 41 likes. So thank you very much right there. Show me I'm steak and mushrooms where it's at. Random Family Medicine, 4 and 20 pies. Used to give you a something of the ages. So there we go. Some not very nice stuff there. I don't think I'm going to be reading that out when people might be having their dinner or starting their breakfast on this Monday morning. It is 10 o'clock in Australia. And La Rainbow says, talking about meat pies, and the doggo starts listening. Yeah, where is the doggo? Is he still? Oh, yeah, he's just chilling down there. And that reminds me, too, we've got these bad boys, Charlie. It is your lucky day. So thank you very much, Chucker FPV as well, because we went to the shops. We got these. Today, the flavor, we've got chicken flavor here. So chicken, I do believe, is Charlie's favorite. So here you go, Charlie. You ready for some chicken? Oh, yeah, I love that. Thanks very much, Chucker FPV. Absolutely delicious. So here we go. Back to Random Family Man saying, speaking of dog, Kiz Bartlett, the worst offcuts of meat packaged in pastry that tastes like cardboard. Yeah, that's pretty much probably what I was eating as a teenager. But what can you do? A lot of people have it a lot worse. I'm not going to be complaining that, but I would not like to eat one of those meat pies right now. I probably wouldn't. Maybe I'm probably too fussy, or I wouldn't enjoy it. L. Lawson saying they are very good, mate. So there we go. $3 for 12 packs of beer. You cannot get beer in Australia for anywhere near that price. It would probably be $3 for one beer if we're talking about that in Australia. Alcohol, cigarettes, any of that sort of stuff is just very, very expensive. Kiz is saying, asking about Churapan. I already have sent Trappy some messages right there, but I want to see what Chucker says. Chucker, do you want me to? I can text him. I've put the question on their Facebook group. No reply yet. No, I can text his phone if you want me to. Maximus saying, would Stu dab for money? I don't know what we're talking about there. Definitely not the type of dabs that Bot Grinder does. That's for sure. And Postman Drone saying, so I placed an order with Bangers today, and they split my order out and everything. They split the Speedy BV team last time and the Radio Master. It's like they don't like me. I think the reason they split orders is because sometimes, depending on when their stock is going to be getting in, they try to ship out. This is what I know anyway. They try to ship their products as fast as they can. So if something is in stock in the warehouse, ready to rock and roll, they send it out. If it's sometimes your order is not, the product is not kept at the same warehouses. They've got various warehouse locations depending on what the product is, and I think they just ship it out depending on how it's going in that place. They don't compile it all in one and then ship it out. L. Leston is saying, sorry, our meat pie is the same as cookies here in the US. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Like, a cookie is something sweet. As far as I'm concerned, a meat pie, just think about someone's got a whole bunch of gravy, someone's got a whole bunch of meat, and then thrown it inside some pastry, like a pot pie in the US. All right. Chucker FPV is there as well. Taste one stew, tell us it's chicken. I'm not going to do that. Anyone else? No, Chucker FPV is just saying a lot of love. Thank you very much, Chucker FPV, for your super chat, mate. You're killing it today. We have, anyone else know the best way for getting the first layer to stick to an Ender 3? Now, I can help you a little bit here, because in my experience, have you got some of that special tape on there? There's special tape you can get. A little bit of hairspray can also help, or even a little bit of glue from a glue stick, I've heard, can be quite useful as well. And make sure that your bed is nice and hot. If you can try to control that temperature as well in there, so make sure that there's no wind blowing through the house or anything like that, and it's in a stable environment, so then it's not going to be lifting off the bed or anything like that during the rest of the print. So there you go. So I can help with that little bit, Chucker FPV. Thank you very much. I will give Charlie another little snack though. Let's do this. And there you go, Charlie. We've been streaming. We've got 67 people watching. I can't believe we've been streaming for 20 minutes. I want to see... actually, you know what? You can have two, Charlie, from Chucker, because he's such a nice legend. Oh, this is so nice. It's like my birthday. It is not, it's not your birthday, Charlie, but it was Father's Day here yesterday in Australia. So if you sent me an email, I would have just responded this morning. I think I did hardly any work yesterday. I think I was at my computer maybe for a max of 2 hours at some point in the afternoon. When I got home, I was just chilling out, chatting with some friends on Discord, playing some Sea of Thieves Pirates games. But yeah, I had a great day. Went to the beach, hung out. And, well, when I say went to the beach, I was allowed to go for a walk along the beach. So there's no swimming or anything like that. If you live close to the beach, you can go there for exercise. And it was the first day in a long time that the weather had let up as well. So I was able to go to the beach. Still had to wear the mask, all that sort of stuff, but it was a good day. All right. Thank you very much for Denzel Van Lent for a drone question right here. He's saying, should I buy the Armiton Badger or the Nazgul 5? Now, what we're going to do, we're going to We're going to Google both of those. If you've got some questions for my mum or drone questions, throw them down below. Let me get the Armiton Badger up on the screen. And is this a new one, or is this for the HD stuff? Let me have a look here. You know what something I don't like about Bangers is when you can Google Armiton, they seem to have get the Bangers products up first, and I don't think that's really on. Look, here is what it depends. How much money do you want to spend? Because I feel like Armiton is one of the best. Let's get some screen sharing happening here. Armiton makes some of the best drones that you can get. I really do like their frames. It's titanium. You've got a lifetime warranty. You know, so even here, like, do you want some spare arms? Look, it's $5 for one spare arm. Okay, so it's $5 an arm, or you just want to rely on their warranty. I'd probably get a spare arm so you don't have to worry about waiting. But yeah, just generally very cool stuff. However, look at this price. It is very expensive if we sort of had a look at how much the Nazgul costs. And also, I'm going to get to, Maximus FPV. He's saying, cheers, mate. Also, thank you very much, Maximus, for your donation. And I do like your little doggo logo right there. Charlie likes it as well. Except, I need to put this down because I can't see him unless... There he is. There's the pooch. Thank you very much, Maximus. We're also going to get the Nazgul up here. Now, Nazgul iFlight. Let's see if we can find that what's this website? cheapdrones.com.au. So I don't know how much, I don't know if this place is drop shipping. I know nothing about that. All right, and Moonrunner as well. He sent through his donation, and he says, I think there must be some conversion because it's a very, very strange amount. He's typed in $3.64, but I think that's probably some Aussie dollars converted to US, because then he says $4 is when you get high through flying. So, all right, so we're talking about flying right there. So there we go. I think he's talking about meat pies right there. Don't heat them up. You don't want the temperature too high on those 420 meat pies. That's what he's talking about. But the Nazgul, sorry to get distracted. Here is your other one for $184. So what would you guys get? So I think this is in AUD. So it's probably $150. Would you get the Nazgul, or would you spend $109 US? They're getting close. You got to. It's what would you get between these two? Thank you very much for the love that you guys are sharing as well. It is very, very much appreciated. We actually have 69 people watching, and I'm worried about the clip reading that out loud. Oh, good, it's gone up to 71. Thank you very much, and even the likes was sharing some love as well. How have we gone down in dislikes, guys? So there's someone watching. You might know they've changed. We've only got one dislike. You guys are amazing. Yes, you are. I'm getting distracted. I'm going to answer these super chats. However, what would you get between these two? Would you get the let's say this is $160, or would you get this for $110 and build your own, put your own components in here? It depends how much frame is worth to you. I would probably, if I was a beginner, I would get this. If it was my second or third drone, I would want to build something a little bit nicer, and I'd probably be putting it in this. It's going to protect your components just a little bit nicer. It's got the titanium front, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. What would you guys get if that was up to you? Plus, Armton has a warranty if you break it. The thing with the Nazgul, you could just probably buy a spare frame. So, I don't know, that's up to you. But that first time Nazgul, third or fourth time, I'd be getting the Armington Badger. Jumping over here. Let's answer some super chats. Share some love as well. Moonrunner, I just read yours out. We've also got Toxic FPV saying, G'day, Stu. Sorry that I'm late. It is absolutely my pleasure. Thank you for tuning in. Toxic, the legend himself, who won this drone, actually, I think it was last week. I still need to get to the post office. However, I've emailed Toxic. We're all over it. We're going to be figuring some stuff out. But yeah, there you go. I can't wait to see what you do with that, Toxic. Today's, I've totally forgotten. I've got to put your guys' names in here. So thank you very much, everybody. We're making a little list right here so we've had Chucker FPV. Let me put Maximus's name in here as well. Maximums. That's what I'd written. That's not right. Maximus FPV. We got Moonrunner FPV, and also Moonrunner, I should say, and also Toxic FPV. All right. So thank you very much, guys, for those. It is appreciated, especially in these times when it is very, very difficult to get out and do work. Kiz is saying, well, who's the old lady? That's my old lady. All right, thank you very much there, Kiz. And Rudy VR saying hello from Canada. And check this out. This is actually from Moser. You might appreciate this one, Rudy. If you are into FPV and you... Wait, let's see if I can find this. Scroll. I know it was in my email. Here we go. Check out this for a UAVPOOCHES Canada patch. What do you reckon? Put this on screen. Boom shakalaka. That is a gorgeous patch, if I don't say so myself. So very, very cool stuff right there. All right. Drone questions. This one is from, we're going to read Jimmy's question, and then I've also got, don't forget, Postman Drones and +1 cheat. +1 for Charlie. Okie dokie, Postman Drones. We're going to get on that. Thank you very much. All right. Moonrunner. Not Moonrunner. I'm getting distracted. Focus. Kiz Bartlett says, this one's for Stu's mum. What is the top tip when going camping? Okay, I'm going to copy that from Kiz. Let's place that in here. So many things going on at once. However, this drone question from Jimmy Sandu saying, drone question, what are the best rate settings for freestyle versus racing? Now, this is a very personal question, and I don't mean like it's personal to me. I mean, it's going to be personal to each and every one of you. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody, but what you want, if you are doing freestyle, generally, it depends what sort of freestyle that you want to be doing, but generally you are going to be smoother on the sticks the lower your rates are, and the higher your rates are, the faster it's going to be, the faster you're going to complete some crazy flippy floppies. So if you like to do, let's talk about freestyle first. If you like to do freestyle racing, and you and I will answer those super chats. Thank you very much for those absolute legends sending those through as well. Who's a good boy, Charlie? I'll be answering that toxic, but if you want to do some crazy, if you're flying around, you got your first drone, and think, hey, what sort of rates do I get? I don't know. Test them out. You can always change them. Don't make them too high to go off the bat. You just want to adjust them little by little. Go for a flight. Find out how you're going to like it. Maybe do 10 packs at a time so you can really get a feel to it. However, if you put your rates up really high and you are into that really aggressive freestyle, doing some Rubik's cubes, inverted yaw spins, very fast, aggressive flippy flops in the air, that's when you want high rates. If you are into that slow, smooth, cinematic style of linking tricks together, cruising down mountainsides, doing that little bit of freestyle, lower rates are going to be better. And then when it comes to racing, I really feel like it depends what sort of racer you are a little bit, but also I would probably like lower rates so I can be smoother on the stick, so it's a little bit more forgiving. And yeah, it's slow is smooth, smooth is fast, if that makes sense. So you want to be a little bit smoother, so I'd have the rates a little bit lower right there. All right. Hopefully that helps. L. Lesson is saying, I just got the HDO2 wishing Fat Shark Bite was a hit. So was it? How did you go actually there? L. Leston. Postman Drones. All right, let's put your name on the list right here. Postman Drones 2020. Thank you very much. And he's saying, don't forget me. Plus a treat for Charlie and also Toxic FPV. Send it through another one. Charlie, you get a double snack right now. Look at him. Oh yeah, that will be great. Thanks very much, guys. Oh yeah, delicious. How you liking this new chicken flavor, Charlie? What do you reckon of it? Hey? What do you reckon? Do you like the chicken? Hey? Speak. 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 There you go. Have a bit of chicken. And drop. Alrighty. Alright, let's jump back here. Some more questions for my mother. We're probably going to be calling her in about 10 minutes time. So we're going to make the most of this. Press this button and find out what's happening. 77 people watching, streaming for 27 minutes. The Badger has a lifetime warranty. Yes, so that's talking about that Armaton one. Get rid of the final dislike. I can't do that. That's not up to me. So if you like this, press the thumbs up button. If you don't like this, thumbs down. We are up to a 57-to-1 ratio. So at the moment, it's getting bigger. We're climbing. It sounds bad, but we're at 58-to-1. So we're on three downvotes. There we go. Let's see. We're getting some love and some hate right here. Thank you very much for everybody who's tuning in. And Donnie, the legend himself, he has sent through a super chat. I'm going to put his name on the list. Donnie's name on the wall behind us. Why? Because he's an absolute legend and someone also who comes on the show. And I am very grateful for everything that he does for me. And he's doing our daily dose of Don, which it's not daily, it's actually once a week. So there we go. Big shout out to Donnie as well. But you can see his name on the board behind me. Don space E. We've got right there. La Rainbow says, if you tell people they can dislike, they will, it seems. So there we go. But we've got 61 thumbs up, 3 thumbs down. Moser131. All right, this is a great question. Thank you very much for asking that. So if you've just tuned in, we're about to do a segment called Ask Stu's Mum, where we ask my mum questions. We're going to ring my mum on the phone just for a little bit of fun. And we have been learning quite a lot. So apparently, mum did some smoking back in the day. She used to go to, what was it? Where did she go? Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin concerts. Turns out my mum was a little bit more of a rebel than I first thought. So she now, when I think of her, she's this old lady who's doing some sewing. But back in the day, yeah, things apparently were a little bit different right there. So Chuck FPV saying, hope you had a great Father's Day yesterday. I did. I really had a very, very nice day. So big shout out to my wife. And a funny little story. When I was tucking my eldest in, my 3-year-old in-law 2 nights ago, she said, Daddy, tomorrow is Father's Day, so you cannot have your surprise card now. And I said, what? She goes, your pop-up card. We made you a card, but it's a surprise, so you can't have it till tomorrow. And I said, okay, thanks. It was great. So, yeah, the kids had made me a card as well. Donnie's saying my mum is cooler than me. There we go. Can we all go around to your mum's house for a Sunday roast? That's from Kiz Bartlett. All right. I don't know if that's a question, but we'll ask that. Would she put on a Another one from Kiz. Would you put on an FPV lunch for us? We could all go for a fly. Would you guys come over? I've said, hey, we're having a bit of a invitational to my mother's house. She's going to put a roast on for us, and we'll have some snacks. We'll go for a fly as well. Johnny DRC sending through his super chat, and he's thank you very much, Johnny DRC, saying I'm broke this week. My friend Johnny DRC, please, if you I greatly appreciate that donation. Don't take this the wrong way. I want to say, if you're feeling broke this week, there's no obligation at all to donate. It is just about sharing the love. I am just grateful for you being here. So spend that on yourself, my friend. And I want to say, thank you very much for your donation. It is very much appreciated, especially when we can't get out and get flying. But do not feel like you have to do that. I'm just grateful that you guys are here. You guys are amazing. You guys are the real stars of this show. L. Leston saying, where in Oz are you, mate? We're down in Victoria, so the most locked down state in the country. A random family man saying, Stu's daughter is adorable. Thank you very much. Donnie saying, mum is having some smoke. Yeah, I don't think she does that anymore. Did she ever get arrested? This one from C Lab wants to know, did my mum ever get arrested or protest at anything? So, all right, we can ask her if she's ever been arrested. Gosh, do I even want to know the answer to that? Johnny C says he loves the help. All right, and Russ Wolf, has your mum done any extreme sports? Thank you very much, Russ Wolf, as well. 911. And Postman Drone says, buddy at the shop, from his own experience in the vape of E-Feast 38V lasts longer than the Samsung 30A. We will have to see the Radio Master, but either way, I have two sets now. How many does the Radio Master? Postman Drones, my friend, I just am a little bit confused what we're trying to say just there. If you could just give me a little bit, I will read some of the other comments and see if we can get the general gist of that conversation. William Croft says, hey, or what's up, people? Love the show, man. Thanks for tuning in, William Croft. I'm going to add your name on here as well as Johnny D's RC. Johnny D C. Thank you very much. And also we'll add Will's name in. Alright, so I've put all your guys' names in the draw. They're going to be going in. When we do that draw, it will be for this little bad boy right here. So this is a little diatone. I think it's the 249 or something. I don't know. This little purple thing, it's got a FreeSky receiver already on the top, ready to rock and roll. If you are flying around FreeSky, I'm going to have a sip of this soda water, actually. And then we're going to be calling my mum as well, finding out exactly what is going on, where she's at, where she's going, what are her adventures, how is the camping going, and we can just ask her some of those questions, like has she been arrested, all that sort of stuff. Jimmy is saying, did we get the mic? Well, usually, Jimmy, let's see how observant. We used to have this thing sticking out of our face. But right now, I've got this right here. So, this blue. That's I promise I won't do that too much. And Donnie has sent through, thank you very much, the biggest donation of the day of $7.10, says super love, the other $4.20, nothing but love. So, all right, thank you very much, Donnie. I'm going to put that on here. Let's see. Donnie, you legend as well. So very much appreciated. And also, man, we've got two coming in at the same time. Toxic FPV sausages are right to send through a donation. And thank you very much for using that donation link as well there, Toxic, because that donation means that YouTube takes less of a cut. So there is like a link down below. I think it's at the top one of this stream. If you use that one, you can just sign it through PayPal or something like that. And that means that YouTube doesn't get a cut of it. So I get like 97 or 98% of the Streamlabs links donations, whereas YouTube takes like 30%. I think it's between 30 and 40% of the super chat donations, but it is very, very much appreciated. So thank you for using that. I'm going to guess that that's Toxic FPV by saying his name is Toxic FPV Sausages, but I'll still put that in there as well. And Wrong Way FPV, he's saying, have a beer on me. And you know what? Thank you very much, Wrong Way F. I spelled that incorrectly. When it comes to drinking beer, I used to do that quite a lot in my teenage years and uni years, and I guess in my early 20s. But as I get older and when you've got kids, let me tell you this, it's not so much that I don't I don't enjoy it really as much as I used to, and I've kind of started drinking less and less. Like I don't even know if have I had a beer this year? I must have had one or two, but like that's how little that I seem to drink nowadays. It's not very much at all. It's usually just for like not either a special occasion or if I went and got some Mexican food and it was really nice Mexican, then I would probably have a beer to go with that. But yeah, it's just I'll have I'll get a coffee on you. So thank you very much there. Wrong way FPV. A lot of people saying they're enjoying that mic. Hell of a mic there. That's from Leston and La Rainbow. When you stop liking to get super drunk is when you become a man. So thank you very much. Oh, all right. And look at Moses saying, "Oh, Stu's all grown up." And Moonrunner says, "Is the donations tax deductible?" No, they are not. I have to pay tax on any income that we make through UAV Futures. And Jaybird, he's sending through saying, "Put my name up on the wheel." Yes, we will there. Jay, there you go. It's up. Why can't I spell today? Thank you very much, Jaybird. Now, this is what I would like every single one of you guys to do as well. And Toxic FPV is saying, Toxic has sent through one as well for a $10 donation, and he says, "Mine's bigger, random family man." Now, I don't know what he is talking about there. Mine's bigger, random family man. I'm just scared of that getting clipped that. And we have a clip that segment coming. Let me tell you, if you are watching this right now, we are about to do something intimate. We're going to call my mum in just a minute. We're going to ask you a question. So if you've got some questions from down below, you guys are going absolutely crazy on the donations. So thank you to each and every single one of you. It's very humbling to have your support, and I hope you're enjoying this live stream because you guys are awesome. And let me tell you, we have something coming up that is borderline inappropriate. I would say if you've got kids watching, it's going to be a little bit interesting when we watch the Clip That segment, because Kiz has done a bit of work here. Kiz, the master of Clip That. I am almost scared to do you want to see the thumbnail? I mean, check this out. This is the thumbnail of what we're going to be watching today, and it goes for 30 seconds. I'm a little bit scared. If I go to voice chat, link share, this is what's going to be coming up in the show. Look at it. If I go to screen share right here, what is happening? What is this? Like, I am almost a little bit scared. I'll press and play on that, so stay tuned. That's going to be coming up a little bit later in the show. But right now, we're going to be asking my mum some questions. We've got 82 people watching, 70 thumbs up, nothing but love here for you guys, and you guys are showing for the stream as well. What I need for you, we need a couple more questions. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions for my mum. That's not enough. Do me a favor, and let's do my mum a favor so she feels like it's worthwhile. I don't want to ring her and then say, "Hey mum, no one cared about your answers." Do me a favor. Send me, let me know, what do you want to ask my mum? What do you want to find out? She's an old lady. Let's just get a different perspective on life, all right? So let's find out what's going on. You probably heard the pinball machine carrying on in the background as well. Vive, thank you very much. He says, "Do you go four-wheel driving or do any off-road sort of stuff?" So thank you very much, FPV Vibe. So I'll post that in there, and I'm appreciative of you taking the time out to write that answer in there as well. Little Rainbow, don't ask your mum anything, but tell her we love her. All right, I'll put that in there as well. And I need to ask my mum a question. And let's see, what do I want to know about my mother? I'm going to know, what does she think about video games? Because that's like a spare hobby of mine. It's a way I chill out and hang out with my friends. I want to find out what she thinks about video games. I'm sure she's going to grill me about it. Jimmy wants to know, what's the real age that people get wiser? Okay, fair enough. That's a good question. Ask her, have you asked her for her favorite holiday? So what do you mean there, Felix? I need a little bit more of a clarification, like a favorite day of the year. Is that what you mean? Like, what sort of one? What was her best concert? That's from Russ Wolf. Look at you guys sharing the love. She's going to feel nothing but love here as well. And thank you very much for throwing those questions down. We've got 83 people watching. If you've just tuned in, you're an absolute legend. We're going to be calling my mum in a couple of minutes. I've got my phone right here. We're going to be doing it on speakerphone today. That doesn't sound good either, but it's going to be on speakerphone because I don't think one of their phones doesn't work. So we've got to ring my stepdad's phone, but my mum will answer it. And yeah, because I'm not too sure how the reception is going to be going, all that sort of stuff. Talus Croker says, what's a favorite thing to bake? So there we go. Let me copy this right here. Let's get out of here, phone. And I'm going to be doing... what? That didn't work. Here we go. Control C. Control V. And what I need to do as well, while that is coming through, I've got a few people to add. So we've got Jaybird, and then of course I'm going to add Toxic's name again for his last donation right there. So thank you very much again, Toxic. Mate, you're going to be broke by the end of this, Toxic. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't know what. Okay, so Felix, like, what sort of day of the year? Okay, I got it with celebrations like Halloween, etc. That sort of stuff. We don't do Halloween, really in Australia. Although my daughter is absolutely obsessed from it. And Echo B FPV says a question for your mum: do you watch other YouTube channels? All right. There we go. It looks like we've got enough things to ask her right now. Scrolling down. All right. And what's mum's hobby? Very much appreciated. All right, let's do it. We're going to be calling my mum just a little bit. I don't think she's going to be watching the stream, but we'll be able to find out. I'm going to ring her on here, and then what motivates her day to day? That is a good one. I don't even know what she would ask that. So thank you very much. That's from Daniel Smith. Whew, that's a great question. All right, let's see. Let's give her a buzz and find out what she's been up to. I did call them this morning to say Happy Father's Day. That was for yesterday. Tried to call them yesterday, but it didn't go through. And then I'll put it on speakerphone.
Hello, darling.
Hey, Mum, are you ready? I'm just going to do the Ask Stu's Mum segment that people got some questions. Is it okay if I put you on speakerphone?
Yes, darling.
All right, here we go. Hang on. All right. So, and I'll turn it up as well. Okie dokie. So, I actually don't even... I'll keep the headphones like that. Can you hear me, Mum?
I can hear you, lovey.
All right. So, and people hopefully can hear you in the chat as well. We've got a couple of questions here, but first off, how are you going?
I'm going very well. We're at Yeppoon.
Where's that?
It's on the coast, halfway up... I don't know, halfway up the Queensland coast, I suppose. It's warm, sunny, and breezy today.
All right, and what else? What have you got planned for the day? Do you have to travel any further? A lot of people saying, hi, Mum, hi, and that sort of stuff in the chat, but have you got further to go?
Hello to your fellow, not readers, I don't know, subscribers, is it?
Yeah, you could call them that, to the viewers. We've got a couple of the viewers hanging out, watching you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Random Family Man says, ask Stu's mum, what's something Stu doesn't want us to know? Ooh.
Oh. Well, I think you didn't want them to know that you had a tattoo till I mentioned it.
Yeah, you're throwing me under the bus right there.
Yeah.
That's
it.
You
didn't want to know about a tattoo. That's about the only thing I think.
Give me the dirt. Give me the dirt. That's what they're saying. All right, we've got a couple of other questions as well right here. Do you want me just to fire them off? We'll get straight into it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So this one, I just had this one out, and it was from Daniel Smith, Mum, and he wants to know. Actually, remember, didn't I go to school with someone called Danny? I think I did. Danny Smith, if that's you from my hometown, mate, you're a legend. I thought you were a very kind individual. Let me know if that actually is you. But we have right here. Daniel Smith wants to know what motivates you day to day. So what motivates her day to day?
Me?
Yeah, what's your motivation? What gets you doing this and motivated to do stuff and that sort of stuff?
I'm just happy to be alive and retired. I'm grateful to be alive, well, and retired.
Okay, great. All right. So I'll be able to move around, I guess, a little bit and...
Yes.
Appreciate the little things. I think that's something that you've tried
Any day above ground is a good day.
Yep, absolutely. And Toxic FPV, he's just sent through a $2 donation, and he's saying, thumbs up, everyone. Yeah, all right, if we're watching this, share some love for my mother right here. We got her on the phone. We're asking her some questions. We're at 74 thumbs up, Mum, so we'll see how many people take the time out of the day to hit the thumbs up button as well to find out what's happening. And Toxic sent through $2 just to say thumbs up. All right.
Lovely.
Wrong Way FPV says, what's your mum's hobby?
My hobby is sewing, number one, as in a machine sewing. I make quilts for charity.
Mm-hmm.
Plus I make my own just sewing bits and pieces. Cooking, I really love cooking.
Okay.
As in main meals, cooking and preserving foods, or that sort of thing, and dealing with fresh foods, and travel when we're allowed to, either overseas or at home. And at the moment, we're not allowed to travel overseas, so we're going camping as I speak at the moment.
Right. What a world we live in, where you are camping now and I'm ringing you up on the phone, streaming this across the interwebs. Isn't it like it's all connected like that? Even when you're going off the grid, you're still on the grid.
Yes, it's amazing.
All right. This one leads into that. So tell us, Croco wants to know, what is her favourite thing to bake?
To bake, baking, it'd still be a main meal of some sort. So I guess it would be maybe pork crackling, like a roast of some sort. I can cook I can cook cakes, but I don't do it very often because it's only me and my husband, and we just eat the whole lot and get fatter and fatter because our children aren't here and our grandchildren aren't near us either.
Okay. Russ Wolf, the oldest man in FPV. His name is Russ Wolf 911 because that's actually how old he is. He's 911 years old. He wants to know, what was the best concert you've ever been to?
Alice Cooper, I think.
Alice Cooper?
Welcome to My Nightmare, yeah, because they just had the technology where they were sort of looked like they were on a TV screen, and they jumped out of this TV screen and they were on the stage live. So that was, as a, 18-year-old, that was just so impressive. It was something that a girl from a country town hadn't seen before. It was wow.
All right. Chuck Toast says, hey there, Mum. David Gilmour forever. I don't even know what that means. I don't know who is David Gilmour ringing any names there for you? Is that some singer?
No, not David Gilmour, no.
Okay.
You'd have to put me have to give me the name of the band, probably.
Okay. All right. Felix FPV just wants to know, what's your favourite day of the year?
Any day.
All right. Any favourite holidays or anything like that?
No, because when you're retired, public holidays don't really mean anything.
Chuck Toast says that's Pink Floyd.
Oh, yes. Well, yes, I did. Yes, Pink Floyd was a great concert because they had the pig flying up across the stage.
Okay.
And I also saw AC/DC at the local civic centre for $5 before they became well known, like they became, and that was with Bon Scott when Bon Scott was alive. I saw that, and I also saw In Excess before they became famous, and they were also $5 to see at the local civic centre, and there were 20 of us there watching them.
That's pretty cool. Jimmy Sandu says, hey Stu's mum, what's the real age people get wiser? It's a deep question, isn't it?
It is a deep question. I think they get wiser if they're lucky enough to have children, and once their children become adults, because then they realise that you don't know as much as what you think. Your kids end up knowing more than you, and I become wiser through that knowledge.
Okay.
It's sort of acknowledging that you don't know as much as what you thought you knew.
Okay. All right. So I think there is something as well, like where a fool thinks he knows it all, but a wise man, I'm paraphrasing here terribly,
yes.
A wise man knows enough to know that he doesn't know enough.
Correct.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
And we just had one. Jimmy actually just sent through. Speaking of answering his questions, he's saying he just sent through $3 towards our donation goal. Thank you very much, there, Jimmy. It is very much appreciated. He says thanks to you and your viewers for always being helpful to us FPV newbies. So it is my pleasure, my friend. Thank you for supporting this channel. That's why we do this, to empower people's lives. I just got a couple more questions here, Mum, and then I won't keep you on the phone all day. This one was from me, so I want to know what do you think? What do you think about video games?
Now, looking back when you were playing?
Just in general.
Well, I never liked them really, as you know, because I think I can only relate that back to you and your dad.
Yep.
And probably more back to your dad because you were so young, but they take up so much of your time and you're inside all the time. And
isn't that the same as you and books?
Yes, but when you're reading, you have to conjure up the image yourself. It's not placed in front of you. With a video game, all your graphics are there in front of you. You don't have to think of anything, unless you're playing tactics, I'm presuming.
Okay, what about...
Tactics are different.
What about if I'm playing with my friends and we're running around on a pirate ship shooting cannonballs at people and communicating?
Yes, but it all seems to be all violent stuff, doesn't it? It's all, aggression.
Do video games make people violent?
I don't. Well, it didn't make you violent.
We're getting here. We're converting it, guys. So,
You're
on
making
a
me
scale
think
of
more
1 to
now.
10, how much do you feel that I use violence or ever resort to any sort of violence or aggression? On a scale of 1 to 10.
0.
Okay. And do I play a lot of video games?
I don't know now, but you used to,
I do.
yes.
I do. And do you think those video games have a bit of violence in them?
Yes.
All right. So, do you think there, in my case, that there's any link between violence in video games and violence in
No.
what happens?
No.
So does that mean that your theory there is a little bit ungrounded? It's not supported by the data.
Yes, not supported by the science, supported by my own
Okay.
my own science.
Prejudices. That's what that's called. Prejudices. We got it, boys. There we go. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. All right. Oh, I've just got a couple more, then I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Kiz wants to know, can we all come round for a Sunday roast? So if I had some people up there, if I was up there hanging out, and I said, hey, Mum, we've got some random internet strangers. Can we come over for a Sunday pork crackling roast?
Yes.
All right. Have you ever ridden a motorcycle? That's from Moser.
Oh, my goodness, yes. I even had my motorcycle license. And
You're a rebel, going to concerts, driving motorbikes, having things other than cigarettes.
Yeah, it's all this stuff you find out that your parents are no angel.
Yeah.
Never put your parents on a pedestal because you'll be disappointed.
All right, that's
when you
it.
Find out that
I won't. Don't worry,
those.
you're not going on a pedestal. You're just going in a home. And then the Rainbow FPV. This is the last one. We'll end on this one. He says, "Don't ask your mum anything, but tell her you love her." So, do I tell you that I love you, Mum?
You do. I know that I'm loved very much by both my children.
Yeah,
and both my children know I love them very much.
Yes, I do. I feel like I do love you quite a bit, Mum. But yeah, thanks for jumping on the stream. I know.
Okay.
We just got one. I better answer this one because it's come through as a super chat donation. $5 from William Cross, and he says, "Does your mum think there's life on other planets? And why haven't they reached out to us?" So we're getting some deep questions today.
No, but it depends. People, I suppose you might be thinking of people that communicate.
No,
like life on another planet.
Like, is there aliens on other planets? No, is there life out there? Is this it?
No, but there could be life as in little microorganisms which are frozen, say, in the waters of Jupiter or something. Do you know what I mean? In their ponds.
So you don't think
not aliens?
No intelligent life?
No.
How can you say that? We're having a fundamental disagreement right here. Why not?
Because I just don't think that's possible.
Well, how are we possible?
I've got no idea for that either.
Wait, so we're basing another part of your theory on some ungrounded data right here.
Yes.
Right?
I think you'll find if you lived for another 1,000 years, we still wouldn't have met any other humanoid type of.
It doesn't have to be human. It could be a blob rolling around with a robot brain. I don't know, but intelligent life.
No, I don't think so. I think the only sorts of life you're ever going to find will be, like organisms that are growing or algae, if that's life, but not like what you and I, not like what I think.
Okay, here's my theory, right? So we'll see if we can convert you in here. So I do think there is other things out there, but because the universe is expanding at such a rate, we are getting further and further apart. So there is only a finite time when you can leave one place or maybe send a signal from one place to get to another place because we are stretching those distances. So even if those things are out there, you're never going to meet them. But I do believe that does not mean that those entities are not out there. Because if we're here, you've got to explain that somehow. You can't just say, oh, it's random. Like, the only explanation is that life is possible and it happened, that I can find that has some data backed up to it. So we've got at least one instance of life appearing somewhere, so it must happen somewhere else.
Yes, I can totally understand your logic and
But you don't agree.
That. But no, not. I suppose it's like, no, not that I don't. No, I don't agree. I don't think we'll ever find anybody else.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
It's never going to happen in our lifetimes.
Yeah. It might happen in Russ Wolf's lifetime because that old bugger's just infinitely old anyway. We should just ask him what was around before the Big Bang. Thank you very much, Mum. I love you very much.
Darling.
And very wise.
You have a good rest of the week, and I'll speak to you hopefully this time next week. I'm not quite sure where we'll be. I think we'll be heading out towards Winton. Or no, Boulia, because we're going to be looking for min lights, which are lights that just appear and follow people around.
Wait, so you're going to look for some extraterrestrial life out in the middle of the outback?
Yes.
All right, we're getting some
But I know
contradicting
that it's
answers
not.
right here. We're going to have to...
I know it's not an extraterrestrial.
Oh, who do you know? Hopefully next week, hopefully you're above ground, and if all goes well, if we really like, we might have some ET action out there. So,
I'll take a photo and send it to you.
okay, make sure it's blurry though, because if you take a picture of any extraterrestrial or Bigfoot or anything, make sure you shake the camera around, because otherwise people won't believe you. All right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Love you, Mum.
Okay. Goodbye, viewers. Goodbye, darling.
Okay. Bye, Mum.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Radio, so there it is, Mother Dearest on the phone. We got her with that video game argument, boys, but surprised to find that she doesn't believe in aliens or that there's other life out there, which I kind of find just interesting. I don't know about you guys as well. Thank you very much for those lovely questions. We've been streaming for 55 minutes. We've got 80 people watching, and we've got 80 thumbs up. Look at that. Nothing but love right here for Mother Dearest. Moser 1 through N saying bye, Mum. Joseph S is saying got him. We got him, guys. And wrong way FPV, let's see, because someone's saying you could be onto something out there. He's saying aliens equal demons, so there we go. Game and Drones is saying it is out there. I've seen it. Welcome to the FPV mix, where we are talking all things extraterrestrial. Just talking aliens, asking my mum the hard questions right here. Thank you very much for everybody who sent through a question. I can close that now. I don't need to save that document. That was the segment of Ask Stu's Mum. Random family man, she's going to the camel races out there, so maybe. Chuck Toast says, you are the real mum. Thanks for raising Stewie so well. Oh, that's very kind of you. If he ever watches this back, I'll see if I can. I'm not going to timestamp it, but anyway, maybe. Thanks very much, Mum. That's some kind comments there from Chuck Toast. Very, very kind of you. And Sam Clem says the lights of Texas. Okie dokie. And license to drive. I don't believe in extraterrestrials. Where are you going later? We're going to look for lights in the sky. Mum logic 101 right there. Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly how it's going to go. Other people saying, bye, Mum. Mass Effect taught me otherwise. Absolutely there, Shepard. I know what you're talking about. And Toxic FPV with a huge donation of $20. And we are getting so close there to our goal. Thank you very much, Toxic FPV. Says, for sure, life out there somewhere. The universe is infinite. So I'm going to jump over here, feed Doggo, and then looks like we're getting into the deep questions right here. Here you go, Charlie. This one's from Toxic FPV. Charlie, he's fallen asleep. Charlie. Oh, what? Oh, sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to wake you up. He was absolutely zonked. Oh, you poor pooch. There we go, jumping back there. Thanks very much. Charlie, you just had some chicken. There's no left. There's no more in my hand, buddy. That's it. That's all you got right now. Jumping back here to Facecam. $231.45 towards our $250 goal. Thank you very much, everybody, for your support and using that donation link. Zoran is saying, hey Stu, how you doing? And Joseph S says, infinite doesn't seem right. I don't want to get too into it. I don't agree with infinite, but I agree with expanding. Like, you can't have infinite amounts of stuff. I think there is a limit there. There is a number there, but it is very, very big that it might as well be infinite. Toxic. Mate, what are you doing? He's saying, go, Matt. You didn't have to do that. Thank you very much there, my friend. Let's put Toxic's name in here. Okay, this is up to you guys. How many times do we want Toxic's name in here? Toxic FPV. Let's copy paste this a few times. What do you reckon? Another 10 times? There we go. So Toxic's name's in here quite a bit as well. And Toxic, I'm sure people saying 42. Toxic, the most valued player. Woohoo! Random Family Man says 420. And William Crother sending through a donation that says, say drone, the show about drones. All right, but yeah, Toxic, people are going to get mad at you. I don't know if you win. Donny DRC has got the right idea. He's saying minus 30 because you won the last prize, my friend. So when we spin that wheel, it's going to be a little bit interesting to say the least because your name is in there so many times. Postman Drone says, if Toxic wins, Postman gets it. He's saying that himself. He's loving it. Johnny D says, I need a chance. So there we go. So that's from Johnny D. RC. Toxic, you absolute legend. We'll be figuring something out. Thank you very much for your support. And that goes for everyone on here as well. Thank you very much for your support for the channel, sharing this message about FPV, changing people's lives. Toxic, you can see he's on the board right here. And that is because he is a live stream legend. Thank you very much for everything that you do, tuning into the channel as well, and just generally hanging out with us because you've been watching these streams for a long time. And this is something that I have discovered about myself, and it is something that's only come about because of you guys and talking about these live streams and what it means to people. I've realized that drones, they're not the main reason that I do this. It's not about drones. The real reason, the real passion that I get from this is that I get to help people. I get to help and improve people's lives, and I am extremely passionate more than anything about improving the quality of life that people have, right? So they're going to feel better about themselves, being more positive, giving them something to look forward to, getting out there, meeting new friends, all those amazing things. And if I had other vehicles that I could do this through, like, well, I don't know what else it would be. It just happens to be that the one that I have connected with and the one that I have an audience with happens to be through drones. And I saw the powerful impact that drones had on my life and the things that it did for me. And it just completely changed my life in such an amazing, positive. It is such a special experience that I want other people to experience it and change their lives as well. So thank you very much for your support and letting me share this message, because that is something that I truly believe in. It's about changing people's lives, and we use drones to do that. So thank you very much for everybody who is here for the support. We're getting a bit soppy here in the, a little bit teary, a little bit emotional right there. But thank you very much, Toxic. You are a legend, and every time that you're in this stream, I'm grateful for the time you spent here, hanging out, having fun, and just being a legend. So thank you very much. All right. Postman Drone says drones have a huge impact on my wallet. So there we go. Yeah, I think we can all agree with that one. And John Davis says, why can't one pack last forever? You would be too tired if that was the case. Random Family Man says the real reason is sausages right here. Hyper Heli says, I'm late. Did I miss anything good, mate? You missed calling my mum, finding out we tricked her in a video in question. We beat her with some logic, but we also asked her some extraterrestrial alien life questions. It was getting pretty deep. Zoran is saying, oh, thanks, Stu. It's all about the love. It really is. I think that's the slogan that I even have on my website. Like if I go to UAVPOOCHES.com, it says sharing the love of FPV. And I think that does sum it up quite succinctly. That is exactly what it is about. It's about sharing this amazing hobby with as many people as we can. Why? To improve the quality of their life. So thank you very much for everybody that is here. Let's give some thumbs up for Toxic as well, or share some love for Toxic in the chat as well. Toxic says, I love the live streams. I will always support the one thing that I look forward to. I'm glad, because I look forward to this as well, mate. I'm glad it's not just me that looks forward to this. As weird as this sounds, this is part of my working week. Like, these 3 days that I do the streams on, this is my favorite part of my working week. So there's a lot of email stuff, and like I even enjoy this more than building drones. I really look forward to, though, flying with my friends. Like if we could go out and do that, streams would probably be second. I would probably prefer flying with my friends over doing these streams. However, at the moment, these streams are far more fun than doing any building, far more fun than doing like random review videos and that sort of stuff. When you're locked inside, you can't even go out and test them. This is the best part of my working week, so thank you. I really look forward to them as well. Don E is saying sap. There we go, so I'm crying. And L Leston is saying, well, that's very hard too. Now, I don't... John, why did I say that? I don't know what that one's going to be. Moser131 says, makes my day. And I am glad, guys, because it really does make mine as well. Whether it be the night, the evening, the morning, whatever it is, thank you for being here, because you deserve to have a great day and enjoy something. You guys are special, and thank you for tuning in. And if I can... make your day a little bit better, that is mission accomplished as far as I'm concerned. That's what we're here for you guys to enjoy the show. All right, Daniel Smith says, I'm at work. I've just seen a black shadow come past me, so maybe that was ET right there. And Random Family Man says, random review videos. Stu, post me the drones and I'll do the random review videos. Some other people are laughing about that as well. Now, in just a minute, we're going to be going to Clip That. It's Clip That, yeah. Which I'm almost a little bit scared. I'll probably be clicking that in about 5-10 minutes time. And Vive FPV says, when school starts, I'll miss Monday's streams. That's okay, mate. You can always rewatch it back and enjoy, have some fun. And Zoran says, wow, Stu, second place. Way to throw us under the bus. You're talking about, well, it's very hard to compete when you're going out. You can't compare yourself to going out and flying with other people in the flesh, flying around, having fun. That is where the real magic of FPV happens. Gamer Drone says, might be my last stream though. Through the week, I'm going on to the second shift. So, okay, I hope, Gamer Drones, I hope that everything goes well for you. And we can always catch you a little bit later in another time on the streams, my friend. And Jaybird says, I've not found anybody to fly with yet, but I have started making videos. And this is where I want to give a huge shout out as well. We're going to watch some other people's videos right now. And if you ever want a place to share them, we can get this off the screen because this is the clip that's going to be coming up. Oh gosh, we don't want to scare anybody. If I click it, this little thumbnail right here, that's a little bit much. That clip, that. God, that's going to be hilarious. But we're going to go down in the share your vids part. Let me have a look here. Share your vids, share your vids, share your vids. Share your vids here, which is this little part on Discord. Some RC car chasing. This one looks good. Learning to hit trees at a house behind New Zealand. So there we go. It's Sean Williams. We're going to watch one of his videos right here. And this is a safe place to share your videos. So if you would like, man, look at this thumbnail. That's beautiful, flying around through there. If you would like, oh man, and this one, through Switzerland, look at Sean's stuff we've got right there. Absolutely crazy. And this actually reminds me, if you send through a donation, please include your little Discord tag that comes after it as well, because that way I can add you to the little live stream family we've got right here. So please do that. Now look, we're going to play Sean's, and let's have a look. And then I'm going to come back and answer some questions. We're going to play this one. Let's see. Yep, we're okay. Oh, let me skip this. Now, is there music in this, Sean? Let me find out. Yeah, I think there is. All right, we're going to play this in just a little bit. But first things first, let me add some little parts here because Will sent through one of his donations as well. All right, so let's put Will's name in again. And Will says, I only got my Talon B2 today, and I only got it because of review. This thing is an amazing freestyle rig. I've hydro-dipped it red and white with DJI and X-Fire. So can you post that in the share my... can you post a picture of that, please, Will, in the Build Pics channel? That would be amazing. We can show that off on stream. So that's Will Cross. And then Johnny DRC. Adding his name as well, because he says we can't let Toxic get everything. So Toxic's got some love right here. All right, I'm going to play this video. It goes for 3 minutes. I'm going to run to the loo while this is on, so screen share. I'll be back in 10 seconds. We're going to watch Sean's video and see him get it stuck in the trees, and then I will be back. Alrighty. Let's have a look. What did we get up to? We got 82 people watching, so there we go, watching this flying around. I'll make the drone noises. Oh, we're stuck. Let's see, is there still music? Yes. Still music though. Looking at that's people saying that's a really good spot. Where are we? Here we go. Look at the gentleman. He's climbing up here. Come on, come on. You can get out of the tree. Let's do it. As in, when I say let's do it, let's get it out of the tree. Oh, gosh. Kiz Bartlett says it's difficult because even with royalty-free music, the labels have been known to do a flip-flop and change their licensing, causing people to get banned. Yeah, that's why I don't play the music when it's on here. And then he's back to flying, so very, very cool stuff. Look at the scenery. This looks like a gorgeous little park to rip around, especially because there's no one else there. I am jealous, mate. Where's my invite? Look at this. Where is this? I want to move here, mate. Sean, I'm moving over here, so there we go. Very, very cool stuff. I'm going to jump over here, back to my face cam, and I can see, okay, I'm going to have to add Toxic's name again, because he's replied to Johnny DRC, and he says, this one, I can try, so there we go, Toxic. Toxic's got his name in here as well, Toxic FPV. Thank you very much. And Mr. Indy Jones, CJ, he says, hi Stu, any news on other DJI systems, digital FPV systems, on ways perhaps? Let me first add your name right here, and then I'll give Charlie a snack, and we can talk about that. And then I'm going to go check out the build pics. Check out Will's one, Mr. Indy Jones, CJ. All right, so your name is in the draw for this bad boy. When we do this, we'll put your name in a wheel and spin that all around. Let's have a look. Any news on other ones? Not that I know of. So we've seen the new digital Fat Shark. Did you see that came out a little while ago? There's some reviews, I think, coming up with that on the moment. Don't expect me to be having a review of that anytime soon. Fat Shark generally doesn't appreciate my reviews. So, but they are doing some stuff. It looks pretty cool. So it looks like if you are into racing, it might be a better choice. However, I feel like for most pilots, DJI is still a little bit ahead when it comes to the signal clarity and maybe the range as well. It's just going to, and also the breakup. But that doesn't mean that what is it, Shark Bite or Bite Frost, whatever it's going to be, whatever the version V2 is, it's going to be, it's getting better, which is exciting times. So I don't know, but as far as Onway's concerned, no, I don't think so as well. Postman Drones, he sent through his, and he is just saying, hey, you sent me through a little emoji. Thank you very much there, Postman Drones. Got his name right there. But what I want to do now, we are going to jump on. Oh, and Kiz wants to know, did I see the new Radio King's new Jump T18? No, I didn't, but we'll have a Google. However, let's see. Will, were you able to post a picture in build pics? Let's have a look. Build and FPV pics. Where is this? Scrolling to the bottom. I can't see it at the moment. I can see Malice Vex's. What do you think about this picture right here? His GoPro mount. This is pretty cool, actually. This is going on his, I think that's a Marmot or a Chameleon TI. His GoPro mount is a little skull there, so with some jaws down the bottom to protect it as well. That's kind of cool. I don't know, probably a little bit heavy, but I guess that would also protect your FPV camera. But don't you see that when you're flying around? That looks like it's going to be there. So I don't know. That's going to be in the way when you're cruising around. Jumping here. Putting some other names on the list. Jaybird says the music on mine is stock music from the Insta360 Go. Not sure if that would get you in trouble. Yeah, as a rule, that's just why I mute it. Because you know what? If you get one copyright strike, I believe if you get a strike on your channel, you can't do any more live streams. So that would be it. That's just thanks to that one strike you get. That's what I think. I don't know. Back in the day, I know Bardwell got a strike and then he wasn't able to do any live streams for a little while. He had to wait 6 months or something like that. That was a couple of years ago. Toxic FPV with another donation as well. So is there any info on the new Fat Shark product coming out? New HDO maybes. I heard something is dropping in the fall. That's the problem with Fat Shark. I really am not in the loop as well. Like, I can tell you about their products once I see what other people have said about them. Like, I don't get any first experience or any exclusives or any insider knowledge or anything like that. Other companies, generally, I'm kept in the loop and they ask a lot of questions and we're able to have a bit of, I guess, a bit of back and forth and provide you with some insights. However, Fat Shark is definitely not, I'm not on their Christmas card list. That is 100% sure. We have Kobe's saying maybe the Shark Bite, Fat Shark digital systems. Yeah, that's probably it. I don't know about new HDO2s, though. I don't think so, because otherwise I'd be kind of upset. If you just bought a pair of HDO2s and then you bought then they brought out a new pair, you'd be a little bit gutted. Postman Drone says, "Hey Stu, is there UAV Futures neck straps?" No, there is not. Would you like some, Postman Drones? That might be maybe something we can figure out. Here we are talking about making some patches, as well. And here we go. We're going to look at Kiz's one where it says, sorry, the Radio King jump the TX18S. So we can have a Google, have a look. This might be a new radio. And let's have a look here. Rumors. This is from Multi-Rotor Guide. This is the top one. Let's have a look here. Is it the king or clown of radios? Radio King. Is this just the jumper? Radio Master. Wait, so it's... Okay. Let's have a look here. Is this legit? We'll have a look at the RC groups, right? This is it. Radio King. Well, this one. What does it look like? It just looks like a jumper T18. I mean, it's $109. Let's have a look here. Blah 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 blah. What does it tell it that makes it better? What's the main features? Okay, it's got a touch screen, strong metal handle. Don't care about the speakers. I don't care about the adjustable neck strap. I don't care about two button. That's no improvement. The other ones have Hall sensor, USB charging. Okay, compatible with those modules. Look, I don't know, like, it's probably okay. To be honest, it's just probably going to be exactly like the other jumper T18s. Don't think it's going to be anything special. If you have a jumper already, absolutely in no way, shape or form, you have a Radio Master already, do not go and upgrade. You don't need to. You're not going to be getting any added benefit by doing that, and especially for the price, just save your dollars. Spend it on some extra drones, extra batteries or something like that. Toxic FPV says, I think Jumper rebranded their radio since Jumper had such bad reviews. Is that true? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that, but you know, it could be a possibility, a little bit shady if that actually is the case. And Kiz says, from what I understand, the two guys from Jumper split. One became Radio Master and the other became Radio King. So I know one of those guys, lovely bloke, who works at Radio Master, who works at Radio Master. And that was when he did split and decided to start his own. Very, very nice dude. He split from Jumper and started that. And Postman Drones has now just posted a pic on Discord. Okay, we can check that out as well. All right. Build pics. Where have you posted it? Live stream. Okay. Maybe. That probably would be a good place to check it. Let's jump to present. And let's have a look here as well. This bad boy. Postman Drone says, this is what happens when you watch too much UAV Futures. I saw this picture the other day, actually. This was a little cleanup that he's done. So, screen share. Here we go. So, jumping far deep into some RC stuff. We've got, you know what, we've got an old school radio here. This would be one of my first recommendations for a little upgrade right there. So, that would be a nice little one. And we've got some RC cars here. Do some FPV, maybe strap some stuff to the top of that. What is this Daily Mail? What is that a something of? I don't know what that is actually. Some couple of chargers. Got all our tools neatly laid out. Yeah, it's looking good, man. Very, very nice and clean, especially from the before picture. Put a little plug on this socket though. Let's make sure that we're fire safe here. That looks like it needs a little adapter. We've got a UAV Futures 2019 or 2018 build, so the V2 of the 99, and from what I can tell, that looks like an iFlight, maybe a Nazgul. It's a little bit hard to tell there because there's no color in there, so I'm not too sure. That might be the Nazgul that we've got in the top left-hand side. Let me know, please, in the comments, did I get those correct? And let's see. Is there a build pics? Because we just got a super chat as well from Will. Build pics and FPV. Whereabouts, my friend, of the paint? I'm trying to find the painted Talon, or am I looking at the wrong thing here? Or maybe you just did it in general chat. Let's see. Please let me know. All right. Kobe's saying he put his Hydro Dip Talon in the Share Your Vids channel. Thank you very much. Share your vids here. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This does look good. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is very, very nice drone picture, if I don't say so myself. Very, very cool stuff. That thing is going to be an absolute beast. Did you just do the spray paint and a water bucket method? Or how did you go about painting that? But it looks gorgeous. I hope it holds up well. The paint job, that is. But I'm sure that the plastic... I smashed this thing with a golf club and it was still holding up. So, yeah, very, very nice little color scheme we've got going here as well. We've got the red motors, red props, red and white frame. Very, very cool stuff. So yeah, looks awesome actually. Congratulations. You must. Do you know what the hard part is? It's going to be when it crashes and gets dirty. You're not going to want to fly it because it looks so good. That's what the tricky part is going to be. All right. Hyper Hellies, he sent through a little donation as well. I'm more than happy to help. Thank you very much for that. And he says, do you think that the SkyZone 03 goggles are worth the risk of buying without being able to send them in for repair? So I think that actually they do have a warranty system. Let me see if I can find that actually and tell you exactly what's happening. And then I'm going to answer... Todd, you're being very, very kind there. I'm going to read your super chat out as well. Thank you very much for your donation. And we will give Charlie a snack. But what I want to do first, let's jump over here. And Hyper Hellies, I have an email. Bear with me. If I have a look at... let's have a look here. They say... SkyZone. Okay, here we go. Here is what they say on their email. Hi, Stuart. This is when I emailed them from my personal account, right? So I emailed them not from my UAVPOOCHES account, just as a consumer, and asked them a couple of questions. What are the questions? Hi, this is what I said. I'm thinking about buying some goggles. Can you please tell me more about your customer service and SkyZone support if I buy SkyZone goggles? Also, 1, what happens if the goggles break? How do we repair broken goggles? And 3, is there any warranty? So this was their response. Hi, Stuart. Thanks for your emails. If the goggle is broken, you can I'm reading this word for word. You can direct contact with SkyZone. Me and John is in charge of customer service, okay? And then number 2, how do we repair broken goggles? It depends on how bad goggle is broken. As you know, our goggles is modular design. If we find out which module is broken, if customer is skilled, we can arrange parts and give instructions on how to customer to fix goggles. It will be saving the money and time. If the goggles is badly broken or you don't know which part is broken, you can send the goggles back to us and we fix it. Basically, we fix means is changing in the new parts due to PCB being is very sophisticated part. Is there any warranty? About the warranty of the goggles, we have 1-year warranty on our goggles. If the goggles is in warranty, the part is free. So there you go. There's a little bit of information right there on how to do that. So hopefully that helps. I believe, yeah, you can send them back. And I got that email, I think it was about 40 minutes after I sent it. So if they have pretty good customer support there as well. And I've heard a few people say that as well in my experience on Discord, and a couple of emails of people saying, hey, I actually have used the SkyZones because they've become very popular right now. They're a very, very popular goggle. Why? They offered a great price to performance match. However, the 03Os, are they worth it? Why are you going the 03Os there, Hyper Hellies? You might be better off going. It's getting probably close to a pair of digital goggles. And if I was a newcomer coming in, that's what I would be doing. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put your name on the list right here. Got to give Charlie some snacks. But thank you very much, Hyper Hellies, for your little drone question right there. We're going to be doing Clip That in just a little bit as well, because we've been streaming for 82 minutes. And Todd is just sharing the love as well. Let's put Todd's name in here. Thank you very much for that donation. And I want to say, Todd, because you used that link, it really does make a difference. Why? Because that means that YouTube takes less of a cut. Basically we get more channel, we support the channel more if we're using that. Sending through the super chats, YouTube takes a 30 to 40% cut as well. They're the greedy buggers. So on YouTube, Toxic FPV is saying Charlie needs a treat. He looks sad. All right, what I'm going to do is Toxic FPV. We will give Charlie a treat, and Postman Drone sent through his little super chat as well. Okay, what I'm going to do, let's give Charlie, let's combine all these, give him one whole smacker. Actually, we'll give him half instead of breaking it up into little bits. Here, look at him. He already knows. He already knows. Then we're going to be doing the clip that segment, which I am a little bit worried about. Here you go. Drop, drop. There you go. That's from everybody, Charlie, because you're such a good dog hanging out here. Wonderful FPV pooch. He had a great time, actually. 2 days ago, we took him on a bit of an adventure. We went for a bit of a walk on Saturday, and yeah, it was just great. All right, we went running all through the dam and through the mud, that sort of stuff. Okay, let's have a look. That's great, Stu. I always cut out the middleman if you can. So there you go. Yeah, try to save as many dollars as possible. Let's see. License to drive. He's replying to that. Hyper Heli saying, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Mr. Indy Jones saying, the Flywheel Explorer looks cool. It's a little expensive, though. Let's have a Google. And then we are watching Clip That. So Flywheel Explorer. And Kobe with a donation as well. Thank you very much there, Kobe. That is greatly appreciated. He's saying, I'll join in. I'm going to put your name on the list. And you know what? I am going to put your name in twice because you use that donation link and it really does help. So there you go. So Kobe. Actually, no, you know what? I'll start that after the next draw because that won't be fair to everybody. The next draw, that's what I'll do. So there we go. So Kobe's name's in there. And let's have a look here. The Flywheel Explorer. Oh, this is that one that does like 17-minute flight times or something like that everybody is just absolutely gagging over. It does. It does. It looks a little bit breakable, but if you just do want to go exploring and for 150 bucks, I don't think you can complain too much. That's this bad boy. All right. So, Toxic FPV says, my old lady has started calling Stu my boyfriend. That's what my wife used to say. Not about you, Toxic, I'm sorry, but when I'd call people on Discord, my wife would be like, oh, who are you talking to? I'm like, just the boys on Discord. Oh, your boyfriends. Okay, so there it is. This is the Flywheel Explorer. Yeah, look, I think this is a cool little drone, actually, and it's going to be very, very popular, especially after Nurk's video where he flew it for like 12 minutes or something like that. Jumping back here, it's FaceTime. Guys, you know what time it is. It is time for Clip That. It's Clip That, yeah, where we watch videos of Stuart with everything taken out of context. All right. Are you guys ready for Clip That? Actually, you know what? We're going to watch the Clip That segment if we can get 6 more likes. So then we'll have 100 thumbs up. And we're going to get it ready for some Clip That videos. Oh my gosh, I'm a little bit nervous. Whoo! Kids, you can post yours in there. We're going to start with Random Family Mans. We're at 94 thumbs up. 96. Malice is saying, yeah, Clip That. I am nervous. I don't know how this is going to go today. Oh my gosh, especially after seeing some of the thumbnails and that sort of stuff. All right. Let's see. And really, FPV, you legend. I can see his super chat coming through, and he's saying, instead of buying antennas I don't need, I'm donating to you. So I'm glad you're enjoying the channel, my friend, enjoying the stream. That's what it's all about. It's about making your day better, sharing this love of FPV, and ultimately improving people's lives, because FPV is a powerful, important, positive hobby that more people should be doing. And if we can use that to get other people to just have a better time, be just the best people that they can be. FPV is truly amazing and life-changing. So thank you very much for your support, my friend. And we're going to be able to do that. Share more videos. You never know. This might be the stream when someone watches it and they think, I might try that. I might change my life. Everybody's got to start somewhere. And one video, this might be the one video that does that. I'm going to add your name to this list, my friend. Really FPV as well. And Sean Williams, let's add your one in here as well, just so you can get it stuck in the tree. All right, we're going to be doing a Clip That segment. Sean sent through a little unicorn as per tradition. Okay, Random Family Man, sausage moment, Clip That. So here we go. If I look at screen share right here, let's see. This is Random Family Man. Let's see, how is it going to go? Let's make it full screen. I'm a bit nervous. I like it. Oh, already. What is this already? Oh my goodness. What is this? Do I want to even press play on this? Random. What is that? Do we have sound?
Everybody say sausage, keep it going. Eggs, bacon, grits.
Sausage.
Gotta thank Drunken for bringing that.
Sausage.
Stu is king of the FPV.
Sausage.
Sausage. TBS is gonna make a quad. Sausage. Pineapple on a pizza.
Sausage.
Kids supplied Stu with his
Strap on. Sausage. Boner.
Raven reads books, but they're all about
sausage.
You know what I love too? He's really put himself out there. We got him doing
Everybody
some
say
raps.
sausage, keep it going.
Family
Eggs,
Man's doing
bacon,
some raps
grits.
about
Sausage.
breakfast and
Gotta thank
sausages.
Drunken for bringing that.
Sausage.
Stu is king of the FPV.
Sausage.
What a legend.
Sausage. TBS is gonna make a quad. Sausage.
Putting
Pineapple
himself
on a
there
pizza.
in
Sausage.
front of the
Kids
camera.
supplied Stu with his
Strap on.
Very
Sausage.
much
Boner.
appreciated.
Raven reads books, but they're all about
Sausage.
All right, very, very cool stuff right there. Thank you very much. Donnie as well sent it through, says, yep, with the real spelling. So I'm going to add your name to the list in just a Actually, I'll do it right now, Donnie. Then we're going to be watching Kiz's video. My cheeks hurt, actually. Oh, don't clip that. No. What have I said? What have I said? Oh. I meant, I don't even want to say on my mouth because that's bad as well. This hurts. Yeah, I've got to start doing it in code from laughing. No, delete that. Rewind, stream, delete me saying that. Scooter's saying F, whoopsie. All right. Oh, gosh. That's going to be coming back for sure. I'm adding Donnie's name with the correct spelling. Okay. Woo! Let's do it. We're going to watch this one, and I'm scared of this as well. Check this out under screen share. Okay. It's Kiz Bartlett, and the name of this is called The Offer of Body. Like, look at this thumbnail. This is, please, YouTube, don't. Oh my God, what is going to be happening? Okay. Are you guys ready? Whew. Toxic FPV. He sent through $3 donation as well, saying, epic. He loved it, Random Family Man. So thank you very much, Random Family Man, for that rap. And can we just take a moment to appreciate, if this was you, how much guts it takes to do some videos where you're rapping and singing in front of the camera and then playing it for everybody to watch. I got to say, I'm grateful. Thank you for doing that, because look, you should be proud of yourself. That takes a bit of courage to do that, man. You absolutely killed it. I love the little random mashup you did there. Were you feeling nervous before you did that, or you just went straight in, you just went for it? I'd love to know as well. All right, here we go. Apparently, this is The Offer of Body. This is from Kiz. The Offer of Body. Even the name has me nervous. Ooh. Do I want to press play? Should I press play here? Random Family says he's not nervous. I'm nervous.
Clip that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Would you like to see my body? I'm very, very excited. I'm having a stroke here. No. I want to get you excited.
Yeah, baby.
Very good. A whole bunch of sausage hanging out everywhere. Brother, I'm putting pineapple on there every single day. Should be able to suck a heap of sausage, large or small. What? It tastes amazing. I can put it in some different places in the trap shoot. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. I'm going to have another stroke. Oh my God.
Clip that.
Oh, jeez.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Would you like to see my body? I'm very, very excited. I'm having a stroke here. I want to get you excited.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my God. A whole bunch of sausage hanging out everywhere. Brother, I'm putting pineapple on there every single day. Should be able to suck a heap of sausage, large or small. It tastes amazing. I say put it in some different places in the trap shoot. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. I'm going to have another stroke. Woo. Oh my goodness. Whew, yeah, hopefully my mum is not watching that one. Oh, Lord, Donnie's laughing as well. That was awesome from Wrong Way. Getting a lot of love right here. FPV5, mate. Whew, I'm dying. Oh, I don't want to say what hurts, but something does right now. I've been smiling too much. Ugh. Donnie's saying love, love, love. Malifex is saying lol. It tastes amazing, said no one ever except for Stu. Jaybird is saying, don't play it again. Yeah, I know, mate, I know. Oh, gosh, great stuff. Well done, kids. Both of these outstanding efforts from these two legends themselves. Very, very cool stuff. Kiz and also a Random Family Man. Very, very nicely done. I'm going to jump over here. We've got Archer who sent through a $3 donation. He says, I just want to support you and saying thanks for inspiring me to get into this hobby. I've been putting in packs on the sim and I'm super excited to start in real life. It is my pleasure, Archer. That's what FPV is all about. Welcome to this hobby. You're going to have, it is a life-changing, amazing, positive experience, and just keep at it. It's a little bit tricky at the start, but if you're doing some sim work, you're going to be smashing it. Once you get out there, start flying, the world is just, you will never look at the world the same way. Once you have flown around, you are not going to look at parks and trees. You're going to be like looking at gaps and, hey, I'd love to fly there. It's going to change how you look at the entire planet. So very, very nice stuff there. I'm glad. It is my pleasure to get you in the hobby. We've got a lot of people saying as well, a lot of love for that, so well done. Thanks for that. Great job. Play it again. No. If you would like to check it out, that clip, that it is on Discord. So let me just put some people's names in here. So we've got Donnie. I'm going to add Toxic's one again. Toxic has like 100 entries pretty much in here. So that's from Toxic and Archer as well. I'm going to put Archer's name in that little drawer. And he sent through, he's saying, Kiz, I'm dead. So, yeah, if you do want to watch this again, you can go play it on the clip. That I don't want to play it too many times on the live stream because it makes me a little bit nervous when they are towing the line of getting a strike or not just here. But, yeah, there it is. Very, very interesting stuff. It is under the clip that part. So on the left here, you'll see UAVPOOCHES post. We've got live stream information, blah, blah, blah. One of those is clip that. We have a whole bunch of them, actually. So there's an awful lot of sausage-related videos right there. It's kind of a little bit interesting. Toxic, yeah, that's his donation coming through. And Mr. Indy Jones, CJ as well, says, I saved money not golfing this weekend, so here's another $5 just because I love hanging out with you all. It's 9:30 p.m. in Indy. So is that Indianapolis? Is that what that is? Thank you very much, Mr. Indy Jones, CJ. Let's put your, I'm going to add your entry again. Mr. Indy Jones, CJ. Is golf expensive? Just out of interest, like, is it expensive to go golfing? I have absolutely no idea. The only time I've ever really played golf is we had like a free public golf course at the university where I was at, and you just go and smash as many golf balls as you could, sometimes at the driving range. I've never actually gone to a course where you've had to pay to, I don't even know how it works, but pay to go and play on their fields or anything like that. All right. Kiz Bartlett says, I've also got a message from the Twitch ambassador Sushi Dragon in here, so we can check that out as well. So let's do this. Sushi Dragon is commanding you, so let's have a look here. Screen share from the Twitch ambassador.
Feed stew sausage.
Okay, so he's saying feed stew sausage. All right, thank you very much there, Twitch ambassador. So apparently he's telling everybody as well to feed stew sausage. All right, that's he was kind of taken over just a little bit as well. All right, Random Family Man, expensive to use the Talon as a golf ball. Toxic says the top courses you can't play unless you're invited there, and then it's another $700 on top of that. Wow, is that true? That's how much you can pay to go play a round of golf. Golf is expensive in Canada. That's from Mad Fisher. That's crazy. Where's Mr. Indy? Let's see what he's saying. It's about $30 or so for 18 holes here in Indianapolis. What about putt-putt golf? I find that's pretty cool. That's pretty fun. Man, we've been streaming for 97 minutes. Boys and girls, that's probably going to be the end of our stream. I am going to be around on Discord today. I do have to take my daughter to the doctors, but then I will be back later sometime in the afternoon. And yeah, that's I think we're all caught up on everything. Thanks so much for everybody for tuning in. It was a fantastic stream today. Thank you for all the support and the love. I couldn't be doing this without your support. It is greatly appreciated. And thank you for sharing this message of FPV with other people out there. And something that I really want to make, like, I can't stress enough that we are changing people's lives, and I am so passionate about people improving their life, being more positive with the things that they can do, feeling better about themselves, and just generally having a better time. Why? Because you all deserve to be the best people that you can be. You all deserve to be happy. You are all loved, and I am appreciative of every single one of you guys out there. So if I can help you in some way, big or small, and these videos you enjoy and I actually get you flying and changing your life thanks to FPV, the pleasure is absolutely all mine. So thank you very much for everybody who tuned in. I'm going to be signing off. I will be on Discord probably in 6 hours time, 7 hours time actually. If I had to sort of have a guess, I'll be around there hanging out in the voice channels. I'm going to be probably playing some video games, just generally having a bit of a wind down, because this is almost felt like that could be taken as clip that, but this is the kind of the end of my working week, just for a little bit, where I finished the 3 streams for the week, and it's just we're just chilling out a little bit. All right. William Cross says, I heard the I like whispering eye trick is very hard to get into and bots mess it up. What do you think? I'm not too sure what that, but it's about, that might be some bit of a video game I used to play, I think. I'm not too sure there, but we can check that out in a little bit. John Davis says, let's all heap sausages in. No, in that's, I'm not reading the rest of that one. A lot of people sharing some love. Other people saying good night, folks. Hyper Heli's saying catch you next round. I'm going to add, I'll put your name in here one last time. There we go. Will, I think that might be even a Path of Exile reference we've got right there. Let me add your name, Will. I think. William Cross. Okie dokie. Alright guys, I'm out. I will catch you guys on Discord. So if you want to jump on Discord and hang out and just play some fun. Okay, I just read wrong way is saying what it equals. Alright, thank you very much. Apparently not. I had it completely. Look, you guys have your minds. Definitely not where mine is. Mine's about video games. Yours is about some other places as well. Alright, catch you guys later. Alright. No. What if I said I'm a bit nervous about next week's clip that stream? Postman Drone saying, okay, Toxic is gone now. He can remove a couple of his entries. I will click save on this actually. Save. There we go. Random Family Man saying, you should be nervous, Stu. G-Money, what are you doing, brother? The stream's ended. Try to sneak that one in there. Thank you very much. It is very much appreciated. I'm going to add your name to the list, and it is my pleasure. I am having a good day, and it's a nice sunny day outside. Got some stuff to take care of later. But yeah, once that's all done, I think it is just going to be a bit of chill out time. So thank you for your support, my friend.